I'm here with Saints head basketball coach Rylee Hernandez. Season is about to start on Wednesday, November 1st at the Greenhouse. We're playing a non-conference game, Northern Oklahoma, Tonquah. Coach, how do you look?
Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. I think if we could have a couple more days of practice, we'd take it. Life in the game doesn't work that way, so it's time to get out and go. First test is at home, and excited to get out there with our guys and for our guys to get out and go. Saturday was a good warm-up for us in playing Lamar Community College at home, and won in a 68-52 fashion, and had a lot of stuff that we failed in and failed on, and that I think as a group we understand the expectation, and maybe we didn't understand that expectation prior. So excited for us. We've had two good days back to back, stacking a third one here today, and then stepping out and trying to go here on Wednesday.
Okay, so talk about how the, as you say, preseason is gone. How has the summer's gone, and then going to the fall, and now into the season? How's that process been? How's the team been? Have you learned? What do we expect?
Yeah, I think the summer was great for us in setting the standard in the classroom and what we do, how we do it. We had a great showing in the classroom, and as we failed on the floor, I think we learned a lot in the summer when we went out and we competed. Right. Carson Bennett, one that really stands out as far as somebody that has gotten better every step of the way. I think the summer was huge for him after coming off that title run and then winning the state there at Hugoton High. For him to come over here and try to figure out how to be a teammate here was a challenge, but as it goes, he'll be in the starting lineup, and he'll be somebody that we lean on to score the ball and make a lot of plays for us, and we believe he'll do that. And that's been over the course of time, how much data he's collected, we've collected, and how much he's learned from the summer into the preseason in October, and then now here as we step in November 1st.
So Carson has pretty much been good in his progression of learning, and I'm sure from the high school level to the college level, so different, I'm sure. And I'm sure that you've had to sort of move him in the right direction. Yeah,
it's I think it's one thing that can really eat you up pretty fast when you step in from a really dominant role in high school to then step into the college game. Sure. The biggest thing that you need to have is consistency, and as a team we would love to just be consistent no matter who we are, what we're doing. Let's fail with consistency. He's been consistent in his approach, consistent in not letting his highs get too high or his lows get too low. Sure. He's the type of kid that wins a state title and is in the gym the next day. He's continuing to learn, he's continuing to grow, he's humble, and he takes information well. He's able to get redirected pretty quickly, and I think that's given him a really good chance to be successful in our program and then be successful against other teams.
Talk about some of your sophomores and returning players who you're looking for, leaning toward maybe for some leadership, some plays that actually you can build upon. Yeah,
David Petit has been a great leader for us, stepped out here and has really scrapped and clawed for every opportunity on our campus, and he's taken advantage of the moments that he's had to stamp himself inside of the rotation or inside of our team as a leader, and he's consistent. Another one that's really consistent. So as a team, when we look at our leadership, we really lean on David to step in and be that for us, a guy that's consistent in his approach, consistent in his message, and consistent in his habits on and off the floor. We don't want you to be sometimes, we want you to be all the time, and he's all the time the guy that he is, and he's in your face. He's going to tell you the truth, he's going to tell you what it is, tell you what it isn't, and then move on. No ill will. He's just going to let you know that it's not to the standard, and he has a really good idea of where we believe the standard needs to be, and he really pushes that out. So he does a great job in that. I think Nathan echoes that sentiment, and Jaden's habits from year one to year two have just improved exponentially, and his ability to follow, his ability to make change, his ability to take information in. His game has probably grown more than anybody else in our practice, in our team, in our program. and it's had a lot to do with his day-to-day approach. And like I said, Nathan's very much the same way. Nathan's been a really good vocal leader for us, but also a really good example leader, much like David has.
Right, with all the players, we've seen like sparks and some real great potential out of them from them last year, and hopefully, if you're saying that they can take the next level, it should be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it should be fun to watch, and I do think both of them are shells of themselves to where they were a year ago. Just a lot more confident, a lot more under control, have a lot better idea of what to do, and then I think the biggest thing of just what not to do.
Right.
Know your nose, and I think they're starting to know their nose in our program. So, and the other one that's just you know, he's kind of who he is, and that's Blessing Kimball. You know, he was just under a double-double last year.
Right.
Started quite a few games. Outside of David Petit, I think he might have started as many, if not more, games than David, and has had and has brought a lot of production on both sides of the ball. So expecting him to kind of remain constant in that role for us as a team and us as a unit.
Again, another player who has shown a lot of potential last year, really big inside over there. You could sort of see that he just maybe needed a little bit more polish, a little bit, and hopefully this year he'll have it.
Absolutely.
Talk about a couple of freshmen that we can look besides Carson. Anyone else?
Yeah, like we said, Carson's a guy that we're expecting to step out, start for us, score the ball, defend, rebound. He finishes possessions well, and then outside of that, we're really looking at Matthias Mamadi to run the one for us, and to do that at any level, at any time, is a difficult task. To do that as a freshman is an even harder one. He's got an abundance of talent. He's nationally and internationally recognized as an elite talent, and now it's putting the talent into production, being a productive player.
Right.
Much like Nathan and Jaden and where they were last year, he needs to make some change quicker, especially in the role that he's in, to be able to be effective.
Right.
And the first thing is taking care of the basketball. So need him to take care of the ball, need him to understand how to get into the next action, why to get in the next action. But we do believe that he's going to be really helpful to our team and program.
Okay. And talk a little bit about the team style. Any kind of changes that we're expect next year from last year to this year, or is basically the same philosophy over there, just take care of the ball, play deliberate. If the opportunity comes up, we'll play fast. What do you expect?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think our brand of basketball has been one we've been trying to portray for the last 2 years. I think this group has a better chance than the last two to consistently play in our brand and play in our style. We struggled to do that last year, and I think the year prior, very much the same way. So excited in year three. The leaders that we brought back, David Petit, Jaden Martin, Nathan Jones, and then example leader in Blessing Kimball. I think those guys are starting to understand what the expectation is, and then not only understand it, but start carrying out the message through communication and not waiting for me to communicate that information. So feel good about that. I feel like we'll be more consistent in who we are. I think we'll be better in setting our defense. I think we'll be better in getting stops, and I think we'll be better in handling adversity night in, night out, and obviously that's with the caveat of us having a point guard that knows what's going on. So, like I said, excited to continue to teach this group.
Right.
I think this group has a lot of potential. I think potential is something that is fleeting really quick, and as quick as November 1st, because now it's about being productive and not just being a potential, high potential team or a high potential player. So. Like I said, excited for us to get moving. I think we need some more data, more information, and I think we're heading there here as we play Tonkawa on the 1st.
Yeah, and it's great that you guys get your first taste at home, open the season at home in the greenhouse on Wednesday, November 1st, 7 o'clock. Then the team goes over there, takes attorney to Arizona, opens at Cloud on the road, and then comes back here for the home opener on November 21st and Tuesday. So come on out. It'll be a while before they come on back, but come on out on Wednesday and root on your Saints. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.